that they played at TI multiple times, some little swap arounds. But then looking at Nigma, we also have a ton of signature. Mind control on his classic old Darks, the Akuro, the throwback to his Rubik with his set, by the way.
Top Naga Siren, only 6 last hits so far, so Darkseer is off to a really great lane.
Yeah, this is huge. Look, he has 6 denies. That's actually astonishing. I mean, that's because he had the lane pulled back and all that. Still, big deal.
Damage from Snaking, the illusions on him too. Gonna bully back the Clockwork slightly.
Of course, across pro level for a while, but I think this... Recently, I've been seeing it just on everybody. Everyone's carrying raindrops usually, very early on in the game.
It's just one of my favorite items of all time. So nice.
Drop saves life.
9 right now. You can see with all the denies that are going on there, he's almost a full level right now behind Sumail on this Tusk. It's been a pretty rough time for him there, but throws out the snowball on 9. Back.
800 net. And because of the constant denies of the bounties and what. Sumail, Wrath of Nature online. So other thing that Tundra does have to be wary of if they do get over aggressive in the lane, that Wrath can just them out.
Toss back. Mar looks to be perfectly fine there. The Avalanche throws the spear, and that's able to get him enough distance.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
He's struggling down here as well, similar to the Naga Siren that was, and actually we see head.
Oh, Wrath of Nature gets him caught there, but way out of the sprout in that. That's just the haster in there. Runs in, finds Kuro.
He's thinking about going a little bit low on mana for the con. Does have the 14 wand charges though, so kind of baiting it as well. 1-0, 7 minutes, one of the slower starts I feel like we've had.
I know, normally in these Western Europe matches, bloodleth, it feels a little bit.
Yeah.
Toss back again, maybe here we'll find something happening.
Big stick.
Instead, they turn and they find 33, gonna be the couple of right clicks onto him. Sumail and Kuro pair together for another kill. And Saksa now getting chased down by these treants, will get caught in the sprout, and
nice
with the Pogs pushback, that's gonna be enough. Move on in, find themselves the quick kill on the time.
I like this rotation a lot from Sumail. We'll see MC quickly get sent into the skies. He still had the bonus damage from Wrath of Nature. I believe he still had like that 24 plus damage. Trickles off towards the end, but when you have that little bit of extra damage still, making these rotations on side lanes, you see how hard he was hitting the Death Prophet? So
yeah.
Nature's Prophet, right? So you're talking about going for those tower pushes. They should be able to. As long as Sumail is there, they can hit these towers. And looking at the build from MC, he's got Vanguard. So he's always going to be really good to just sit in the lane, pressure, especially versus Naga Snay.
Away. Tries to get out of there. Does have stick charges. Kuro gets the lift back, and with the Wrath of Nature, that'll be enough for the kill. So 5-1. We don't come in time. The odds that we had from this game, esportsbets.io, pretty heavily favored into Tundra's side. As GH gonna hookshot, try and get out of there, but you can see that they're keeping it somewhat close. 9 does end up picking up that kill. I guess the feeling that I'm kind of getting from you and the way that you're talking about it is that, yes, you can play aggro on this Nigma Galaxy team, but the way it's going is somewhat into the favor and feeling good for Tundra.
Yeah, it's not like Nigma's out of it just yet, but yeah, this is their dynamic that won them TI, so pretty good dynamic to use and utilize at maximum. Now GH though, maybe steps up a bit too far. He's spotted by the ward.
Yeah, 9 right on top of him. Able to go in for the kill. Didn't even need to use punch.
No, a sneaky ward. One that's seen placed a little bit more sometimes, but that one's probably gonna live. That's so. Right after this creep wave.
Mar going to have that BKB right about now as well. So, I mean, it's in
TP rotation. Nigma perhaps reading this movement.
Gets found. That Vanguard still very tanky wall. Already down the arrow on a Darkseer, but they kill up 1.
And it's
that was exactly the play that they needed.
Perfect read. Literally knew exactly where Tundra was seeming to go there. They bring it, the whole squad. 3 seconds without the Tusk. Can't really force top of.
We'll see. Maybe
33 almost has his BKB, so since he's got that, he's also going to be survivable for Mars as long as chain stun and chain.
9.
Another
double blink, double jump, and mega dead. That is terrifying. That is so freaking scary.
Stack finally. I think the death stack. Trolled.
That's smoke ring around the Rosie, but Kuro lifts to try and get away.
Arrow.
Yeah, and that's going to be the fall. Oh, wait, but they jump in with everybody. Vacuum, it pulls in 33. The snowball is there, keeping him alive, and yeah, Skidder going to try and go for the reset here. The Song of the Siren.
They're on the high ground perfectly. Exo's at the ready, still having BKB on 33. Difficult for Nigma to commit into buying back.
They're going to go for any more here. Yeah, it is sort of a weird one, but a re-smoke.
I think that was a real Nagasar. Looking for a wrap run, maybe looking just to play around that exorcism cooldown.
Invisibility.
Yeah, Sumail ready to TP in after.
Yeah.
Jackpot.
Be on Amar though, he has to be quite careful.
Right there near him too, snaking in the area, gets the leap away. Knew right what was happening, but Saksa, they get one jump there, blow up the clockwork. Now 9 right on top of Kuro. He's also starting to fall. Saksa, but Sumail moves in with the BKB and starts getting the punches off.
Big damage. Sumail hitting hard.
Still ends up only being a trade of both supports.
Yep. Their Deso stack acquired. 9.
Yeah, Nigma Galaxy, they want to go in.
I would imagine so. The Ion Shell's already prepped.
And they're all around this area. Tundra,
he
they
shows
gotta be
himself.
careful. And they realize what's happening. Now the turn, Sumail, he's jumped on the Exo. It's still doing all the damage they needed to. But there's going to be the Walrus Punch slowdown that comes out. GH already dead. Sumail turns, ready to fight, ready to battle. Saksa gone. Still has that Aegis available to him. And so just like that, they've lost both the supports. The hook shot comes on in, making sure that they're keeping Sumail alive. Mar chasing, looking for 9 here, but they get the blink away.
TP's right into the exorcism. A little bit dicey there from Sumail, but with the, of course with that Aegis, he's okay. Amar, 33, they've got the TP, Sumail.
Yeah, he's gonna move in, couple more hits, has the Sprout ready, but the BKB and then the Quelling Blade to get out.
The BKB.
Players here.
It's been all game, really, because the supports are farming that much more than the side of Nigma. Fighting with
They dropped it down, though, here, and Snake King going to be the one that's caught for a moment, dying to Ion Shell. But now the Gleipnir connects, and, well, couldn't get any more leaps out of there.
Yeah, Amar, 6-0 and 6, going for more. Thinking about it for 33. Blink gets stopped. Headband push away. Quelling.
Get out. Keeping that Quelling Blade in, even on everybody.
Forward forces Saksa out of that dangerous mission.
Dire's bottom tower
The
is
net
under
there,
attack.
throw into the visions as buildings are slowly being whittled down here.
19.
He jumps, he tries to find him. Amar takes a ton of damage from that one. They do kill off Saksa. And a Hex, okay, on Naga Siren is backing out.
Tower is under attack.
About chase.
Not go for anymore. Just the tier 3 tower taking no run.
Eater having 7,000 gold, 3,000 gold.
The map, it looks like they're ready to battle with this Aegis in hand. Drops down a vision right on top of the vision that they already had, so everybody sees everything. Hex onto Mirana, but the song to reset. This is gonna last out the arena. Afterwards, the Exo, they chase the Walrus Punch, it connects. Amar just decides to TP away, but the rest of the team is getting hunt down.
Oh my god.
Sumail does look like he'll manage to escape.
No buyback though on Darkseer or on Rubik.
Oh, that one hurts.
And that's, I believe, both BKBs from the other cores, so Tundra, they found their opening.
That is big. Yeah, a minute without either of those key team fighty heroes. Tundra ready to move on in, take down these racks. Enigma, I don't know what their solution to this is.
Playing versus the TI winners, they all just play off each other so well. I mean, Snaking's leaping into the Marzels and then popping pipe and like trying to save his buddies over and over again. And it's working. It gives them time for Cedar to come in, get those songs, and now structural damage. Enigma's got to try to just make a crazy move here.
Darkseer has buyback now. Able to tick into it, it looks like.
Okay.
Sumail waiting for that Aegis to expire, which it does now.
Radiant's top barracks
And
are
it
under
looks
attack.
like, I mean, again, it feels so tough to run, and it looks like they don't want to use the buyback on Darkseer.
Sumail.
And in fact, they chase him,
Radiant's bottom
get
barracks
jump
are
on
under
now
attack.
onto GH, trying to do what damage they can, but with Sumail gone, I mean, now it's feeling hopeless.
And he has no buyback because he bought the shard earlier and didn't get enough from this last one, so now no Sumail. That's probably just Megas. Right, Tundra.
man.
The Tundra specialty.
Clockwork buys back, maybe one last hurrah here. Looking for some type of crazy vac wall play. Amar, the one that gets shoved forward. Find anybody though, really, or even find a fight that will work for him. The Skitter can just keep sending these illusions in, taking down these buildings.
Taking all the lanes too. He sends one illusion bottom, one illusion to the mid, while he also just wails on the top as
Парни, что он делает?
45 seconds still.
Trying to buy what time they can, but the BKB and then the Hex. Afterwards, they have the wall down, but the snowball save, it comes in. 9 ready to go. Pop the BKB, turn for the fight. The Hex now onto the Mars, sending him into the meat grinder. As everybody from Nigma is starting to drop, they don't have an answer for this. Tundra are just looking too strong.
It's their specialty. I mean, it's literally how they won TI. It's the same similar strategy, same heroes, and it's looking like that's probably gonna be it. Amari, he's gonna buy back. Gets his spear back. Skeeter.
Oh my god, the Hex, the Thor staff, trying to keep him alive. No, it's enough.
Okay.
They take him down.
But the tier 4 is 33. He's like, all right, I'm not going near there. As Amar wants to stop him.
Yeah, willing to keep chasing for this one. Although they have a Hex now, that turns them around onto it.
They'll live to fight for a moment longer, even though they did get megged. They find Skeeter playing over-aggressive near their fountain.
He went in a bit too hard there. And Snaking, the Aeon Disc proc, tries to go for the leap away. 33. Okay, now Sumail comes in. Well, they find kill after kill. A little bit of save your buddy syndrome. Oh, the fear. He could have sprouted, but he got feared by the Death Prophet.
Oh, close. All right. It's the YOLO push now, guys.
Yeah.
Everyone just run down mid. Hope to God that Tundra makes some massive mistakes and we have hope, but look at the base. Those mega creeps, they've now gotten into the base, so someone's going to have to address it. They have the Nature's Prophet 25, so he can just TP back and forth.
Nine is moving on, catching the creep
Takes
wave
the
anyways.
wave. Oh, my.
Stopping even the Death Push from really being able to work here.
They've got one wave to do it.
Death Prophet. Oh, he's so close, he just needs it.
They're coming in.
Oh my
no.
god, no, not like this! Oh, the one last stand, it was supposed to go differently. Sumail gets caught and killed in his rapier.
I guess he thought he had the gold. He was 80 gold short. Oh my god. No Nature's
80 gold
Prophet.
has never been that painful.
I mean, it's either way. I mean, the game is like kind of over anyway, but it's like that's like the extra ouch.
Jeez. All right, well,
Tundra no mercy. Doesn't even let them finish items.
Under attack.
yeah.
Mar.
Buy a Crimson Guard on Darkseer. Do what
He
they
does
can.
not have his TP.
Oh man.
Yeah, KB, but
Middle tower
9's in the
is under
area.
attack.
Yeah, they're all here. 9 ready to interrupt it. Wants to get out. Not going to really have a great avenue of escape with 9 right on top of him.
120. Yeah, that.
As Tundra take out the 2 damage dealers from
Парни, что он
Nigma,
делает?
and they're immediately going to start hitting these tier 4 towers, start taking down the Ancients. They are going to win this game. Tundra do it in style, very similar to the TI victory that they had. They knew what they were doing this whole time.
Yeah, they're so good at identifying when to hit, and when they hit that hard, right? It's an explosive. It's explosive, right? The game was very, very like kind of this teeter-tottery, very close kind of thing, but you could feel one mistake from Nigma or one kind of slip up, and the game just quickly falls into Tundra's favor. PG is called 24-20.
I mean, to me, one of the most impressive things of this entire game that I saw was that dive
protected by the arc. Farming. Exactly.
Holds up the Eastmaster too. Yeah, Tundra, they always have this ace up their sleeve, and looks like they probably have found it again. But looking at the opportunities here for Nigma Galaxy, they do have Amar on his specialty hero, right on his Huskar, so let's see if they're able to make it work. I don't know about this hero too much. I'm not really certain about it. Nobody else really plays it, so don't know how strong it is, don't know how weak it is, but I guess we're going to find out quite quickly in this one.
I mean, the other thing that
Что он делает?
times there's that arc warden. That's the one to me, at least, that whenever I see it, I don't know whether to cry or be happy, because it's like, hey, we get to see this person that we haven't seen in forever, but you know, that person hurts us.
Yeah, they're you know, this team is, they went TI, right? They're so good with their drafts and everything like that, and at least this time around, I will say, because it pops in my head immediately thinking back to TI finals and all that, is the Arc Warden with the familiars, with the Visage, and them just pumping up, and everything is super strong because of the bubble and blah, blah, blah. At least not like buffing up like all these crazy hero summons. There's going to be summons, but the bubble doesn't work on those. But either way, super strong draft again from them, and let's see if Nigma can bring it to them with a more, kind of more ordinary. Say it's not 3 offlaners.
Right. That's at least something that's a little better about it. And I think the other thing that, you know, at the very least we can run back to here, that this is a hero that Amar is very, very comfortable on. This is one of the heroes that, I mean, at least when I thought we'd see it at least one time in this series, and we did get to see it. But then the other one is the comfort of GH. You know, this is, I think, the hero he originally rose to 9K on, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see, the esports bet style odds there through the series. Tundra very much still the favorite. After that first game, I think you can imagine that much.
Denied. 1, so it's a 2 for 1. How these lanes end up going. Let's see how much the Naga Siren's going to be able to do, because as we see, it's also the... He's actually going to opt to check.
Homing in.
Alright. Skills the rocket, doesn't even go for cogs in this lane. All about clearing Eidolons, clearing illusions.
Immediately back to deny more. C does as soon as they get a little bit low.
They get him.
Yeah, but that's something to watch for. Obviously, is Skitter getting denied out some of his experience in the laning stage. We'll try and make it up later. And when I saw the Naga Siren at first on Nigma Galaxy, I was thinking, okay, well now, obviously they have the better late game. I don't think that that's necessarily the case anymore with Arc Warden online, particularly since it's the Fort Naga instead.
Yeah, absolutely. They also, like, they do have late game, but at the same time too, Tundra's got insane late game and always ways to cancel Black Hole, even through BKB as Beastmaster with the clock. Sumail.
It's very low. Potentially getting close to losing his courier also, but the bigger thing would be brought down by 33 here.
This lane position. It's so funny. Soxa continues to pull. 33 has to play in this weird spot. Courier! He's found one. His 4 for it. Spell. Does connect with the stun, and there is a rotation. The Tusk, Kuro, starting to make his way over.
Man, I mean, they're going all in for this one, trying to take him down. Sumail,
he's got stick.
In trouble, but living, and Curl moving in. This is going to be enough to kill off 3-3. First blood drawn by Sumail.
Nicely played. He baiting him in. Double fairy fire plus the wand. He knew he was fine, even if he... Looking at mid, I did not expect this one. I guess I haven't seen too much of the Huskar versus that Arc Warden matchup, but right now 20-6, 16-0 of 9. Having artist the arrow. Also get juke. Sox has got to leap away.
This is the thing, right? Like, can really be a bully on this Huskar. Has the boots to get courier kill. And might be able to force 9 back a little bit more here.
Yeah, the early boots are going to be problematic. 9's gone for the bottle. He did the same thing at TI, too. I actually saw him get bottle that game, and then he picked up almost 0 runes. It was, I think I was talking to him about it at the after party. It was like, he was like, I got bottle, and I literally got 1 rune. So I was like, but it's still something that he tends to do. Mar. Crushing this match.
Move. Kurt Wade. He ended up winning that series.
He did, absolutely. Doesn't have... Packs up, checks for the bounty. He's like, oh no, it's not there. 9 actually has to take the walk back to base, it looks like.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's gone. Snake King Skitter pairing together. So get some damage there onto those Eidolons. So spamming out the wave, 25 and 11 versus the 11 and 11 on a Nick.
Still is getting those, of course, idle. Yeah, looking at the other lanes, it's Sumail doing excellent down bottom after that kill. Falcon Blade is done. Coming out too, so continue to be aggressive. Saksa comes in and snipes the catapult, so they won't be able to get any type of push bottom. See,
Pretty low up here, but oh, they're
Amar.
trying to bait it out. Amar makes the move, gets the jump onto Skitter. Snaking trying to get any type of an intercept there, but it's not going to happen.
he's got him.
Take down Skitter, and Amar, after getting a great laning stage, and now with the net skilled up, we're gonna find another kill. Snaking in trouble, he's dead.
Huge rotation after doing so well in mid. Closer to that tower. Got ult. Go defense. I might not even be able to lane for the next moments until the Dominator's finished. So twice.
Net there. This is big if they can get him. Trying to bring him down. 9 gets jumped on, and 9 is going to fall.
Should look to their middle tower.
Another big move. All it takes is this rotation from GH in, and they get to kill on the Arc Ward.
Radiant's
Yeah, if
top
they can get in
tower
his face,
is in
if they can get
danger.
the jump from that life break, he's just... And that, yeah, that's almost the armlet. It's about to be done. Amar, an explosive start to this game. 4-0, 1K advantage.
Yeah, he's got him. He just walked right in. Battery assault, chased down under the tower, and killed. So they managed to get MC at least. A little bit of retribution for the Tundra side.
It's a full solo kill.
Yeah.
He's level 4 and change now, almost a level 5 position clockwork.
Radiant's top tower is in danger.
Last year, Snaking Clockwork going
Oh my god, I remember that game.
35 or something. Oh, I don't remember how many kills he had. It was insane, though.
He was like the one position. I remember he had like 20-something kills in that
Yeah.
one game in particular. It's what I'm remembering, yeah. Definitely one of his signature heroes on top with his Mirana.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Nonetheless, Mar head back to the jungle now, trying to...
Oh. Good stun from Sumail, but the arrow goes on Sumail.
Stood still for that one, and the Cogs connection finds him right away. The jump in now from Amar, though. Sumail manages to get the return kill,
Tower.
but ends up being a 2-for-1.
The boars does have to clean it up. Life. Amar, this is the most active Amar ever from the mid lane.
Spoiled that
Farming
shot.
heroes.
Yep. He's feeling good on one of his signature heroes. Good. I really like how active he's. Not hesitating at all to just TP or make a walk down even to a lane. He knows he's playing versus that Arc Warden, so he knows how 9's just going to be very greedy. He's just going to play this like super farmy mid, so if he makes those first rotations, there's not much that Tundra can do to react versus Tusk early.
That's just trying to run away.
Yeah.
And that's not always going to
Or top.
Malefice.
The body blocks.
Oh, nice play here with this illusion. Able to get the micro in, and Skitter dropping real low. Not enough for the kill, but showing the power of its Naga Siren support.
GH really owning. Arcane Boots finished up, so he's always going to keep MC pumped up. MC also has Arcane Boots. For more, Snay. Skeeter not so healthy. He has, I don't know.
Light Shadow, they're going to run on in. Hook shot,
Catches him.
the out. And yeah, MC, he's going to get brought down here most
Max
likely.
still comes out.
Elbow, maybe not. Turns around, Black Hole immediately broken. Okay, now needs to get out of there. Snake King is dead. Skitter, he could also be in some more trouble here.
3 seconds, shards.
Back up in a second. Finds it there, catches him, caught. LSA, stun is out. And gyrocopter down.
Nigma making the quick moves, making the pressure plays, constantly putting this pressure
Radiant's
onto
middle tower
this
is under
gyrocopter.
attack.
Does mean that 9 and 33 are getting away with all this farm in the mid lane and on bottom, but
Radiant
some
should
good
look to
moves to
their
just
middle
restrict
tower.
Skeeter from getting much of anything. He is the bottom of the cores.
Now, they're doing a really good job of shutting down that gyro.
They tried to go for MC. They saw him before he had the mech, but it came out on the courier.
Radiant should look to their
Similar to
bottom
what we saw last game when 33 got his mech delivered at the same time. Killed. Now onto mid tower.
Art, wherever he goes, it feels really difficult to fight into that guy.
Yeah. with these towers getting brought down now, perhaps in some moments upcoming, they could look actually to go for that Roshan. It doesn't have to be like a solo Rosh, but they can do it as a team. Tundra with the gyro being quite behind, maybe it'll be difficult for them.
9 gonna start to spam out very annoying stuff in the lane here.
They want this tower. Hamar wants to just commit for it.
No, well played.
They're not there for 9. Net the creep, but he's probably going to dominate one to deny the gold from them. Last second. Typical 30.
Onto both of them. Okay, and with Amar right there, they don't actually drop any black hole. Will kill off Snaking and now runs on in and looks to have a way to bring down Soxa as well. So Song of the Siren used, gets the 2 kills, still hanging on to that Aegis. Tundra can't come up with answers to this because Nigma's running through them.
Tundra's just farming.
Yeah,
that's all they're doing. That's their answer, I guess. Is just sit back and farm. You know, let them try to use and waste holds. I love that MC holds the black hole. Just don't want to use black hole except on cores right now. Nigma, good sweep and run to the triangle. Oh, 13-2. Not a big lead though, because of that way that Tundra plays with the Midas with the farm. Double Maelstrom Agi cores, still keeping them.
Radiant's middle tower
For
is
now, at
under
least.
attack.
The other thing is, when do they decide to make that move? Try and some more pressure on those tier 2 towers, maybe take over the outpost. Looks like Tundra setting out across the map right now with Master and the Clockwork.
33 is the strongest hero on his team at the moment. Helm.
Balance the scale.
The big catch, he does not have the Aegis.
Oh, they're also
He's
finding
roaring.
Soxa. Roar immediately onto him and gets caught for the kill. That one hurts.
That's a huge move.
Radiant's top
Claiming
tower
that triangle
is
area,
under
that smoke,
attack.
actually also going to be able to push the bottom,
Radiant's
or the mid
middle
tower as well.
has fallen.
Nigma's still playing around this triangle area, but
Dire's
their
bottom
carry.
tower has fallen.
That one.
Yeah. During this downtime, right? Lena's dead. Gyro and Arc Warden.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Still 1400 bucks.
Rock it on.
I'm not going to take top spot, but slow down that speed for Sumail.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Now, smoke up. They find people in the jungle.
Maybe they
9.
find 9.
Get after him. In fact, they're going to be able to get him. Get him, get the clone.
Got both. Big
That's
money.
really good. So as soon as they find 1 kill out on the map again, Nigma,
Tower.
the punish for the Arc Warden.
Clear out their triangle now. Tundra, likely to look for going for some type of D. Oh, Snaking really wanted that Centaur creep. He got it, but might actually end up paying with his life for it. And for a second.
We're in that direction. Scan is going to connect
Eager to
onto the
know
Beastmaster.
Dire's whereabouts.
Snaking sees Kuro.
Got the scan right on top of him, but they have detection. They have 1 on GH. He's got a dust.
I mean,
Pops it.
Snaking's crazy. He looks like he wants to fight him here. Like, he's like hanging around that area for a while.
Full info, right? Way. Stands right on top of him, sees they didn't have any detection. GH just popped dust, but GH will have a Lotus done. Pretty early timing on this Naga. Gonna be able to protect his cores and maybe reflect a roar or something big. Allow them to just commit forward into some of the kills.
Oh, courier sniping.
Radiant's courier has been slain in cold
Got
blood.
Sumails.
Playing annoying. This annoying farm game where it's 14-3, but the net worth lead is non-existent.
Regeneration.
Yeah, I mean, it's really impressive what they're capable of doing. And you on to all his kills. He's still alive for the moment, at least. Not taking damage from the burning spears. But 9 eventually is going to die. Snaking also goes down.
It's not the heat. It's the
Nigma,
humiliation.
get another couple quick kills and ready to head on in on this mid
Dire's
tower.
middle tower
And they
is
hold Black
under
Hole still.
attack.
So every single moment, have it. One of these other cores walk up tier 2, likely to fall.
Dire glyph is now active.
Okay, lift. Still probably going to look to commit forward for it, though.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I don't think that they're going to want to walk away. But they get that type of an
Dire's
advantage of a
middle
team fight.
tower is under attack.
Nota Plus for the first time favoring
Dire's middle
Nigma.
tower is no more.
Been good so far. Roche, 1.5 minutes snaking. He's porting right into them.
This guy is crazy.
Now his team is swimming over. 33. Playing. Looking at the way that Nigma takes the fight, I love this itemization. I mean, GH, I was wondering what the build would be. That Lotus, as we said, he got right before that fight. He just throws it on Amar, and Amar just jumps in. And then it's like, oh, what do you do? Because you don't want to roar yourself. So 33, very reluctant to actually go for anything there once Amar commits.
I'm not really sure if they have that much of counter. Good arrow, for instance, onto the Tusk, but don't have that other, like, save hero.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nonetheless, that Nigma have pretty good control at this point. Wherever it is that they've been able to go to, they've been able to find and get on top of none. And I think that's always the big question mark with these Arc Warden games. Can you get them? Can you on them? Actually get them for the kill? So far, the answer to that's been yes for Nigma.
Yeah, so far so good. Constantly being able to shut him down. Keep your lean at that top, even though he did get picked off that once. Numail 7-2. 14k net worth. Leipner's finished. Playing aggressive. Tundra needs more time before they look to really take a full head-on fight. Maybe they can take some little snipe fights. There's a big mistake there from Nick. Right now, not making many mistakes whatsoever. Even a blink finished up on Kuroki, so more aggression perhaps going to be coming.
This mini-map, though, and get together as 5, hang out on one side of the map. You see the entire rest of it filled with Tundra farming up.
Yep. Cutting waves and just splitting up all over the place, getting information. Greedy draft. What happens when you have an Arc Warden and Gyro? Your only playmaking is out of your supports and your offlane until later. Is Mar is under a ward here. He's quite alone.
Top tower is under attack.
Hook shot in. Cogs gets him in it.
He didn't push him back.
Oh man, that looked like he was supposed to push him back there, but didn't happen. And well, I think that they're going to keep chasing here. Does MC just want to go for this? Black hole ready to go, but doesn't drop it. And instead, Skitter's going to die. Does have the chase down now for Sox as well, but with a leap out of there and then one more leap charge, doesn't matter. Still going to fall.
Ooh, Snake's probably kicking himself because I think if he gets the cog back, they might get the initial roar and everything to chain stun him before BKB.
It looked like he was supposed to be in there. I don't know.
It was, I mean,
That's close.
And now, with those kills, perhaps onto the high ground themselves. Roar was used. A lot of things committed from Tundra. Now, Nigma have an opening.
This is a huge moment. You could break high ground right here. This would be enormous. But they're going to head off into the jungle, actually.
Crumble. So I have to play super clean. Roche back up. They find 9.
Oh my god.
Huge catch.
And he's going to go down. Man, they have been all over him this entire game.
Amar is on fire this time, but last time he struggled a little bit on his Mars. This time 8, 0, and 7, the Huskar pick. It's working out, and yeah, into Roche. They've got the black hole at the ready. Tundra continue to just have to split push and avoid.
Nigma, the next question becomes, you know, how much do they want to commit at this point in the game? I think that, you know, they obviously can scale better into the late game than they were able to last time around. Gotta imagine that with this type of a sort of strength and moment, you might want to try and really push tempo and see if they can break that high ground.
Yeah. Cutting the arm as much as can here, but yeah,
they can keep going. I feel like Nigma have so much pressure here, and yeah, they jump right away. 33 caught, kill.
Nice smoke.
Nigma Galaxy have just been so on point with their movement.
Yeah, Amar leading the charge constantly. It's working out beautifully. It's that Tempest double that we were talking about, just cutting those waves. But mid-wave now. Preparation to take that one yet. No, without 30 seconds. Window for Nigma.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Need to head on into this one.
Glyph is back up with this poor Glyph.
Arrow connects now onto the Huskar. 2 minutes ages still for the lane. Saksa already dead. Get the connection onto Sumail, but can't really go for that much more. And Song of the Siren to turn it around. That's 2 together. Group for the black hole. Catches onto both of them. And it's going to be Skitter down low. Not quite dead. Gets a whole bunch of damage out there, but the snowball to change him out, pull him back over the other direction. That is a dead Beastmaster, and just like that, Nigma Galaxy completely are devastating Tundra.
They're on 9.
They're gonna find that kill too. Everybody's dead. All of them. They're all going up. Ultra kill for Amar. And ready to start hitting onto the tier 4 towers. That's GG. It's over.
All right.
Wow.
Skeeter has no game whatsoever. He shows up again and just gets completely focused. Nigma Galaxy with the Huskar pick. Amar, he saw the possibility for it, and boom, explosive game. He was so active.
He was everywhere. I mean, starting at
Force your will
Don't like Pango
upon
roll.
the battlefield today.
You don't let fire spirits on the egg. You do have Beastmaster in your lineup and a Centaur that kind of help enable. But I think the last picks I like was more. I feel like this is more their comfort compared to the last game.
This one looks way more up there.
and then Centaur out of position 5 seems unlikely to be able to get a quick.
A great start top already. My control 10 last hits, and GH is just standing in the face of Skeeter and was just spamming him. I mean, they're really playing the spam game up here.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage onto all of them. They obviously have the stick charges. They're getting built up along the way, but that is what you want to see if you're an Nigma fan.
Yeah. They do not get the D ward on the hard camp though. So snaking, we did see that sentry place. GH tried to find it because they're positioning in this lane. It's always going to be them spamming. So they want to be able to get some pullbacks, but might cause him to... Alright, snaking.
It's getting super low.
They have no tangos.
They got mangoes though.
Oh, look at Snaking's courier coming out of the courier. Are you ready? 9 tangos, but we'll see afterwards after the pressure bottom.
Mar does go down, and like you were talking about, just so much damage that can come out in this lane. It is always going to be rough. And we talked about it too. Anybody that goes up against them is going to have a tough time.
Yeah, it's they you know, these two know how to play these type of lanes, as we saw at TI so many. 9 tangos for Snaking. Be able to heal. Though, pressure's already coming onto him from all this spam. There's another Fade Bolt.
A couple more hits, and it's going to be enough with the axes. So MC gets the kill on Skitter.
Beautifully done up here, really. They still have mangoes to work with. The early Bassi coming out for MC also as catches him mid-swash. Lane positioning's gotten a little bit funky in the mid 9, trying to play a verse away from that OD, of course. I think Sumail 16 and 8.
All 3 lanes again. Soxa right on top of him. Stop. And after TPing back into lane 33, getting dove. And that one hurts.
Wow. The 5 Centaur working.
1,000 gold lead at 6 minutes.
Dire should look to their
I mean, this is huge.
Yeah, I mean, the mid matchup, he has a full 1,000 gold over him, and as we said, a full level advantage too. I mean, where's 9 gonna go? Oh, they're sending 9 bottom, and I think they're gonna send 33 mid, maybe.
They have to change this.
This is disastrous here for Tundra at the start.
Like, Sumail has completely just...
33 doesn't have TP either. He TP'd bottom, like you said. So Sumail actually has the full wave mid and a catapult wave, and he finds the D ward too. All right, this is going to be an enormous OD.
Kuro is almost more net worth than the Pango.
Dire's middle tower is
Snaking?
under attack.
Trouble, but gets out of there.
Aksa? Trouble, but slow from that shield crash. Swashbuckles be messing with my brain, but...
Get there. It's all over the...
They sent 33 mid to do him maybe a little better, but at this point, it's a 3-level disadvantage, so Sumail is still going to be able to fully... Pretty consistent over here, even getting the range.
That's a pretty tough one. I mean, you need to sort of at least get some type of levels. Needs to get into that level 6, so he make some rotations, get some kills potentially.
Yeah, they had to do this swap up. Again, Aksa.
Turn now onto Kuro. Try and bring him down, and they're going to be able to do just that. Get the kill onto the Centaur. Mar can't make anything else happen here.
No, he's like, I'm getting nothing down. I'm getting nothing in the mid lane. I want to come down there too.
It's like they're taking
go.
turns.
They might be able to get him. Level 2 tag team.
This is huge. Move in, get the damage out. Another hit, it's not enough damage.
Good TP from GH, saving his buddy. Kumail continues to just be uncontested. Not something you see too often. Nobody wants to go to the mid lane.
No.
But now they do have the 6 on the Pango. Damn, that's a level 6 Centaur.
Yeah, he's pretty large and in charge there.
6 before Amar. He's a full level ahead of Amar. 5 Centaur, by the way.
Well, it feels like they keep on going on the Visage, right? Or the Visage keeps on going on the Razor. And they get the kill there, and then he's 5 afterward.
Yeah. Working out well for them. Skeeter, he is starting to recover from all these movements, does have Blade Mail ready, and we usually see Tundra. They stack a lot when they have this Spectre Blade Mail, so probably going to see that starting up, but a great start. Nigma couldn't ask for too much more here in this matchup. Pressuring here. Continue to hit this mid tower. No catapult, but they're bringing 3 heroes. Or 2 heroes plus those illusions.
You can see down there in the corner as well. This is the start of MC trying to build up his farm too.
Sumail going for 9. He might have him in the jungle. He's got him.
Chase and killed. So just complete oppressive movements in. They find Amar down bottom. Kuro now in some trouble too. Skitter made that rotation over and should be able to run him down with these birds. Docks in the area. We'll drop him down here and finish off the old set.
Haunt move. Skeeter, the only one seeming to have a really quite a good game there on their cores. 33 starting to recover, but 9. He's getting bullied. Sumail showing him no mercy.
Yeah, and it's not really like he has an easy place to go and play except down bottom.
Yeah, and also like he went to jungle, he was stacking his own jungle camp, and it was actually the end duration of the ward that GH had that gets him. So look at Snaking right now.
Yeah.
Snaking has now spent 2 sentries in his jungle.
A third.
Trying to... a third. Oh no, that's an ob. But
okay.
It's not sentry ward, but it's an ob. Remember,
oh
it's
my
Snaking.
god, it does look like it. Oh, it's the worst.
Sorry. But yeah, there was that ward that GH placed earlier. It expired by now, and then they have to waste all this time. So big moves from the side of Nigma. And getting a bird. The Rolling Thunder. Mar's a bit far up.
Bounce back on 2-2. Stampede to try and get away. Kuro focuses down 1 now. And in the meantime, MC kills off Snake King. But Amar dies again. Now, with OD rotating back bottom, should be a quick little rundown. And 9 going to be brave yet again.
As foretold.
Kuro just turning and killing the Tusk when there's 3 of them going on them. That is impressive. Skeeter.
Now, Chase down. GH back behind the tower, but manages to get out of there. And yeah, think about this. I mean, at 3,000 gold lead at this point, you got to be feeling great if you're Nigma Galaxy. I mean, you know, you think about where they were at the start of this one, sportsbets.io odds, and how much favored Tundra really felt like they were this entire time. It was one of those things where now coming into this with a pretty substantial lead in this game 3, they come away with a huge upset here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even the first game, right? It's a lot.
That's a lot of gold.
He actually did not get the last stack there, so.
Oh, Snaking does a good job denying that DD rune there, and looks like he can get the dot. Oh my god. Just feels petty.
Male. They could have snuck it, but it gets spotted.
They spot this out, jump forward, 33, gonna get stunned. Kuro, GH, jumped upon. They're really split right now on Nigma. And the roll comes out, MC in trouble, going to die. So too is GH, so with 2 already gone, 9 trying to separate, get away from the rest of his chase down coming here. I think he's gonna be fine. Nope, he gets stunned and gonna get dropped.
Little split there at the start for Nigma Galaxy. They will end up cleaning 9, but almost losing. Be careful how much they dive forward until this. Snaking still had the egg at the ready too. Tundra starting to find their way back into this game. That gold lead down to okay.
And if he goes down right here, this would be devastating.
Oh boy.
Soxa finds him right at the start. The Walrus Punch is there, the shards. He is not getting out of here.
Oh, they're really shutting down this Razor.
That is crazy. And with how well the other two cores are doing, you know, this key item that you have to have on Razor, it's stopping them from being able to go on in for a fight.
Sumail, you know, he's strong on this OD, but like he cannot solo carry this game for Spectre. He needs that Razor to have a little bit better of a start. Tower pressure is going to come out, and Tundra might be able to take gold advantage here off of this. Skeeter haunts up in 20, Ags is ready, so frequency of these plays from Tundra, it's going to be happening around the map a little bit faster now. They have to stabilize this game. Want to have a chance later.
Dire should look to their top tower.
Like you said, still sitting with 6 mangoes. Because it's Tundra.
Yeah, that's just a Tundra. Skeeter is just a mango.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is in danger.
Find more time, and Tundra takes full advantage of it.
They're looking to fight. They know. Oh man, Amar. They draw the line right to him.
They catch him here.
To their bottom tower.
It's right over in that direction. The chase. They find MC. They get the snowball onto the Beastmaster. Get the chase down for the kill. Amar also in trouble, going to die again.
Back-to-back deaths. They weren't even going for him. They were going for MC, and they're like, oh. And now Roche, maybe it's on the lookout there for Tundra. They can probably start at Spectre. It's got Max Desolate, so it's going to get brought down pretty quickly from that with that Visage as well, too, in tag team. Uh-oh, Nigma.
Man, you just think about how different this all could have looked if that first Roche, they just, you know, hadn't been by the area when they were going to sneak it or whatever, any of those types of things.
Prepared for it, is now getting an Aegis into their hands, too. They've completely recovered their game.
Complete turnaround. 11 to 12. 1,000 gold lead. At 6 minutes, this was a 3,000 gold lead in favor of Nigma.
Top tower is under attack.
Game and just tough now for the Razor to find, for Amar to find any space. He has to farm in defensive positions here. Still a ways away from BKB, and yeah, we're seeing that win probability 83% now. It has confidence in that Skeeter Spectre.
As he gets scouted, they're thinking about laying down a ward, get the banish, immediately jump right onto OT. He didn't stand a chance. Sumail has to pop that BKB, walk away. The fight is broken. That's the BKB charge used from Amar. Now in trouble. They have the Sunray going out with the egg there on the side. Gonna melt him to shreds.
Oh man, this is now...
It's falling off the rails.
It's completely just detonated in their faces. Yeah, first BKB sign of the OD and that Razor, and Tundra just destroys the fight. Don't even lose anything. Now
they were so ready for that.
Yeah.
Like, he was pre-casting on where the OD was going to be, it felt like.
Top tower is under attack.
Really impressive stuff.
Yeah, even though Tundra, you know, 9, he was off to that slow start there on the Pango. He knows when to go. He knows when to hit big, and they found so much in these last few moments.
Just like that, tier 2 tower taken, gonna head on down, take that outpost over most likely for Tundra. Shut down some more of this experience.
Yeah, they can't take advantage either of these ults being on cooldown on the side of Tundra, because they also use so much on the side of Nigma, right? Those BKBs, the Roar, most was expended. The Rolling Thunder, it's back up in 3 seconds. Shadow Step's always ready, so Tundra, they're pretty ready to fight. Nigma, let's see what they look to do. They're all stacked together. You know, Manta's about to be done now for Skitter too.
So incredibly farm. A 9, appreciating what he's seeing, gives the tip over.
I think that's a pretty appropriate one. It's now the hunt. He's hunting. They see Amar.
Oh my god, dude, they're just bullying. They chase him on down here. Gonna get that kill.
They're not tipping him though. Even though Skeeter was tipped by Amar early. Focused. He's like, I got my Spectre, I'm happy. He's very happy that 9 tipping.
11 to 16, and they're gonna try and hold here on this high ground for as long as possible. See if Nigma can come up with any other answers here.
They're trapped in the base. All lanes pushing in onto their side.
Looking again like one.
That is actually true. That's a good point. The Mega Creeps gave Nigma a 5% chance. That Skeeter, he's in.
Oh my god,
Mar.
dude. They're trying to kill him over and over again. They're gonna find a little bit of retribution here though, as Saksa gets brought down. Snowball, always a little bit of a scary thing to move.
And Mar holds the beak. Thankfully.
Now, does that give enough confidence to Nigma to get out onto the map? They might actually do that as Tundra retreat back. Little bit of space opened up.
Sumail has no mana though. 300. And hopefully for him, he gets some procs.
Okay.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
The wave out. They're going to back up and wait. 20 seconds on the haunt.
Just a couple of seconds to...
Great awareness.
And
9:30.
something extra.
Play the Selene ward. Don't know if they want to commit that far into the triangle though.
Like it. So,
Still actually vision on this bottom side here from Tundra. They have that ward that they placed way earlier from that fight when Saksa blinked in forward, so they could look to maybe charge down here in the next few moments and go right, as it's a very long respawn on the Roche.
that's something to watch for sure.
Snaking probably looking to prep vision in the area so they can set up for that next Roche soon. Buying, I believe, a gem to Hawks.
See that also the way that they're playing right now are always ready for a fight because they know that if one breaks out, they have to immediately all be there together to have any chance of winning it. But that means it's still very much up to Tundra to sort of play on their terms whenever they want.
Hugging is like, they're hugging us 3 or 4, and then just the Spectre continues farming, which is a great win condition for them. While on Nigma, they're sticking as 4 or 5. So versus the Spectre, that is never going to be that good win condition. They have to try to get some type of successful fight because they're just getting more and more out-farmed around the map.
But now, onto this tier 2. The wave is already caught and cut, though. Backdoor down, they might actually be able to claim this one. Get some good damage onto it.
Yep.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Roche. Well, that minute and a half, Snaking checking it. As he also has Aghanims done.
Okay.
Oh, massive on the Visage as well, too. His damage is nothing to be laughed at.
Finds one, gets the kill. Kuro right on top of him. Can they find any more? Long duration root on a Snaking there. Mar already popped Eye of the Storm as 9 is doing the roly-poly back and forth. They kill off MC.
Bash.
Downtown connects there onto Razor, still hanging onto that BKB. Immediately buys back onto those two heroes.
Yeah, 2 buybacks. Saksa also buys back. Mar.
Let's be careful. There.
They're just poking him. Really at half HP poke.
Still is silent from the grave. The chain control, the stun there, has to pop the BKB and run away on Sumail. And in fact, Kuro goes down again. That's a dieback.
Mar
Has to run, has to get out of those. BKBs have already been used.
I think the swash from 9 missed. If he gets a bash or something connection. I can't tell which way he's aiming, honestly. It's actually throwing me off completely. Doesn't get it on the Razor, but a full disengage from Nigma, having to use both BKBs and 8 seconds for Roche. So Tundra, I mean, they force it perfectly, right? Now there's no way that Nigma can even look to fight in this area. Tension this time around onto just making sure he has no game.
They did that. That is for sure.
And Skeeter, he's got a full Scotty around the Shadow Step, forcing reactions, and nearly even killing him. Nice.
Oh my god.
Nice shards there.
Well played.
The fact that you can force that, right? It's just a Shadow Step.
Yeah.
The Shadow Step forces like 3-4 heroes to react over there, and he still dies, and now they're trapped back in the base. A masterclass post-laning.
Take out the big creep right there. MC does look like he's going to have this Octarine core done. Like, these items are things that they know to make a real change in the game at this point. 33. Then on and
Let's see. Nigma, they'll walk right into 33.
That's all of them.
They use the haunt to scout a little bit from the Rubik. And now,
Oh my god. He just ran into all of them.
but it's just that little thing, right? You see how he just jumps, drops the illusions, makes a mess of it all.
And then does the real haunt after. GH getting bullied back and forth. Sumail getting dropped down lower and lower. 9 taking the damage from Amar. That BKB, it's actually enough for the kill. But Skitter, the one that's still standing tall in this fight, along with 33, trying to kill off Amar. Sumail, last one left alive. Back into the fountain. Skitter thought about diving, but isn't going to go for it.
Even the last soul assumption clips Sumail. Dive past the base. And now, Rax on the menu. Not much left in the tank for Nigma.
Tundra have looked very good in this one. Sticking to form, the same style that's gotten them so much success. And they're continuing it here in this game 3. Exactly what you'd hope from the TI champs.
Yeah. Started a bit slow. Of course, we saw that lead from Nigma after the laning phase and stuff like that, but quickly, Tundra, they had answers. They knew exactly what to do, and they did keep the Razor con down, having no game there on Amar. Sets, making their way to the third. Amar hiding behind this one tree. Please don't find me.
But
the
he's
game
just prepping, he's ready.
done and dusted is.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now there he goes, they can go. They're setting up for the big gank. They come out of nowhere. Ah, here I am! I'm Amar! Oh no, and starting to drop down.
Save.
Okay. Tries to at least, but the Walrus Punch is there, and he is gonna fall. But with that last set of racks about to drop, looks like Tundra is gonna get the Mega Creeps there. Sumail gets bashed just barely there at the end. The Rubik steal of the roll is pretty nice for him.
It looks cool.
Doesn't really end up amounting to that much, it looks like. As only 3 heroes left, none of them really damage dealers on the side of Nigma. Tundra might decide to continue the chase here, go for the tier 4 towers.
Yeah, it's time to end this one. It's over anyway, but it's time to just full out close it. Buildings dropping. Of course.
Does look like also the respawn here. They might want to make one last go of it, of Nigma, with Razor about to respawn.
Haunt is at the ready. A full hex for Skeeter. Who's he gonna insta-give? Let's see.
Decide to go for. I feel like it's just gonna be Amar, surely.
Someone's just gonna insta-die. Someone's just gonna get hex manta-styled and just exploded. Waiting patiently.
Time is soon. Still all in the area. Don't have the Tusk with them. Rain. Amar has a lot of damage right now.
Who is it? Goes for the Rubik.
Oh, okay. Gets out of there. Skitter making some enemies. 9 rolls in, gets isolated here, and actually is going to drop. Amar still had a ton of damage on him there. So they kill off 9, and now it's Sumail back up again.
Amar TP'd in the front.
Oh my god. They haunt in. GH is completely dead. Buys back immediately. Mar with that BKB still trying to stay alive.
The Radiant Ancient is in grave
Tundra going a bit far.
They're staying. I don't think they're backing up. They're so healthy on these 4.
That's true. Kuro, Walrus Punch, couple more hits, and the Centaur is gone. Do they have more left in the tank? Sumail starting to get destroyed. He too is gone. 33 is godlike. Another sheep stick on this lineup. And eyes on the prize. Ancient is going to start to get hit here. Mar, not sure if he can hold off this aggression along with MC as the throne eventually going to drop. Saksa comes on in for the Walrus Punch. The Hex is there. Snowball again, dang near into the fountain. But in the end, Tundra are going to win this game. They're going to take down Nigma Galaxy 2-1.
Yeah, great showing from Tundra this time with their specialty. I think they maybe not tried something the last game, like the gyro is something a little different like that, but I don't want to take anything away from Nigma. I think they actually